broadcast is underway. The other three guys that came last time will join us. Or join me, at least. Yeah, my blade place where I kind of deleted something and I can't get it back, so I don't want to jump into the save anymore because it crashes my game.
Hmm.
I might have accidentally deleted the castle on an accidental click. So, yeah.
Just completely
The
just
entire
made it
castle is gone.
all
The
disappear
entire
out.
thing is gone. And the game doesn't like it because now all the stuff I built on top of it, it's floating. And the game doesn't like it. And it's crashing very badly. I get like I load in, get 5 seconds to say, can I fast travel crash? So, yeah. Yeah, gotta watch out for those off clicks. I was deleting garbage on the floor, and all of a sudden it's like delete, delete. And it's like, what'd that say? Delete? Fuck. There it goes. So, from a distance, it's still there, but because I'm in the center of it when I deleted it, um, yeah. Great.
Hmm. Sounds amusing.
Yep. It might be amusing, maybe. Yeah, but this, I'm gonna do a lot of stuff different in this playthrough.
That was Anything Goes by Cole
Oh,
Porter.
I thought there was the other playthrough.
That was Anything Went.
I'm actually gonna go Institute and actually stay Institute besides blowing them up. And on top of that, I'm
If you can actually do it without, fucking just turning on them just out of spite of doing it.
Jewel,
yeah.
green
But I
screen.
did it for the trophy. But
I
then,
mean,
like right after the trophy, I was
green
like, all right,
jewel
how do I kill all
of
of
the
you
Commonwealth.
guys?
It's
Just
Cyrus.
walk in with a fucking. Just walk in with a fucking fat man.
That's what I did, but I one up it. I went to freaking Nuka World and got myself a fucking like
Nuka,
a
one of the
Nuka
Nuka
Fat Man.
Nukes.
Nuka Fat Man. That was great. Just love the color of blue in the morning. It goes right with the paneling. I can't lock onto that. Now we can. Goodbye, Gunner. Apparently, because of the ring I have on me, apparently if I have a silenced weapon, it does more damage than a less silenced weapon for some reason.
What?
Not sure why, but it does. I don't have to work. I'm carrying about how much stuff am I currently carrying? I'm carrying 851 weight right now, so right now I should be crushing my leg, but I need more ammo. One, how did you survive that? No, you didn't. There we go. I really don't want to run into a gunner sniper because I've done that in my other freaking level, and oh boy, those things can fucking pack a punch.
So I'm going with a whole new minimalistic playthrough to the zombie apocalyptic wasteland. Uh,
I might do a zombie apocalypse playthrough on my own. Before I do that, I'm gonna do the battle for the wasteland with the Detans, which is the massive alien
yeah, I know.
update that I really want to do.
Yeah, I think people would actually like a zombie apocalypse stream. I think it'd be
Well,
pretty fucking neat to watch myself.
I've seen people use it, so I haven't seen anyone do the alien thing with the Detan update or the Detan one. So that's why I was gonna do the alien one first, and then probably
The the Zeta mod.
Yeah, the data mod. There's about 3 different mods in total, and the creator said that it's really a good idea not to run any other mods while that's running for how large it is, because it might develop crashing problems.
Yeah, so long as I don't, sit in a like crafting bench for like 3 to 5 minutes, I'm pretty much golden.
Yeah.
But if I'm in there for more than a few minutes, it's like, nope, you're gonna crash. Whoa. I walk out of Diamond City, 7 dead feral ghouls sitting right outside the gate.
Dead or
And
alive?
the big dead.
That's it.
Oh.
Most of them missing heads, and there's just giant fucking sentry bot named Catcher sitting outside.
Oh yeah, he's one of the sentry bots to patrol when one of the guards are killed. I think that's it.
Yeah, well,
The
he
big
sits
ass
outside the
bastard.
gate. Yeah, this one here just sits outside the gate. He's got 2 minigun hands.
Look, a survivor.
All the Diamond City security guards are all wearing heavy combat armor chest pieces.
And survivor's dead. Yay. My legs. Oh boy, it's a bear. I don't have any guns to appropriate this. I love the fact that I have 1,000,000,000 AP. I can put as many hit points onto a target that I want.
I'll tell you one damn thing. Whatever you do, if you're gonna do a zombie apocalypse save like I am, do yourself one favor.
Yes.
Download the Underground Railroad mod. Because essentially it adds a whole new area to the game, like a small little, like one-room area, but there's like 6 to I think 9 different doors that you can go through. Basically,
Oh, it
right
connects
outside
all
of
the
Sanctuary.
It connects all the railroad stations. I'm guessing.
Pretty much,
Okay.
not really, but no. It's more or less it adds a bunch of manhole covers,
Oh, okay.
sewers systems to different areas.
I think I saw that on PC once. I guess they ported it over here. I guess finally.
Yeah, well, there's one right outside of Drumlin Diner. There's one right outside of a few different other places, like one right outside of Sanctuary, just across the bridge.
Yeah.
There's another one just outside of the Museum of Witchcraft. There's one right outside of Diamond City. All of those, and essentially they just make a partial fast travel point.
Okay. That was nice.
So instead of, since you're not able to fast travel,
Yeah.
it's essentially a makeshift fast travel.
Ah.
Ah, fuck me. So the second I come out of the Underground Railroad, I noticed that the area's filled with Zeds. I turn to my right, and there's 2 fucking raiders walking toward me.
Oh boy.
Well, my sneak's up high enough to where they can't see me, so I just, crouch down right in front of their asses and slowly tiptoe out of the way, right in front of them. Broad daylight.
Yeah, my
Well,
sneak's not my ability for sneaking is pretty high. So.
yeah, well, they didn't notice me and saw the ghouls and started fighting the ghouls, right? Well, they killed off a couple ghouls, and then I just snuck up on one of them with my fucking barbed wire wrap baseball bat and smacked him right in the back of the head. It drew the attention of his friend. I walked up, smacked him in the face with it, and tore his head off, and grabbed his gun and his buddy's rocket launcher, and started heading back towards Starlight. Because I kind of set up myself a very, very small fucking farmhouse on stilts.
Nice.
Here to essentially just, be a small base.
Yeah.
Something to protect yourself in a shit situation with.
The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Turn up your day.
I'm not sending anybody here. I got dog meat sleeping outside in a doghouse, and here I am, just a small shit shack to, hang my head in.
Yeah.
Up next, well, I thought I'd play the ink spots. Maybe. I mean, that's what it's called.
Ooh, to the nose.
And I always keep one piece of equipment that any soldier who's ever served will always agree with me that should never leave your side. Our trusty K-bar.
Of course.
Soldier's multi-tool.
Yep.
Uncle Sam's toothpick.
I think I pretty much have cleared out that entire location of people that are gonna run up here.
Wow. This rifle's actually perfect for me. So, the first time I go into Diamond City, Arturo has an R700 that's actually perfectly built.
Nice.
So I've got nighttime night vision for my scopes in the game, so I can use night vision scopes during the day, and they don't hurt my eyes.
Yeah.
So at night they swap over to night vision, but during the day you have the night vision reticle, but you have a clear scope.
Cool.
So it's perfect for if I need to use this thing at night. But it's suppressed. It had a quick eject mag, full stock, and it was a long night vision scope.
Nice. They need to add thermal scoping for this game.
Somebody actually did make thermal scopes for the SVDs.
That's it.
One thing I really, really like about some of these mods is somebody has a special mod that I really, really like. So it's part of one of his little cheat mods, but I don't really care because I don't use the cheat mod. I just use the fact that
Yeah.
I can like use this on weapons. It's essentially makes it to where I can take the hunting rifle and give it a synthetic stock,
Okay.
a black synthetic stock. So it's not the sharpshooter's stock, but you can actually make a black version of the sharpshooter stock. But it's essentially just giving us a nylon stock, perfect for the fucking rifle.
Yeah,
Because I've always wanted a good nylon stock for the rifle.
I had a mod that would add for the any energy weapons, and I think for I think for one of the legendary sniper rifles, it added a compensated stock that actually was adjustable.
Yeah, but I guess it didn't change the look of it any.
No, it added it changed the look of the back of it. It looked like it looked like the stock from an L118, all compensated up and everything. But looked kind of cool. I liked it. That's dead.
Again, though, since Sony kind of fucked us over, we're kind of not able to use the good shit. So
Yeah.
I would have an L115 on here or an M40A5. I mean, yeah. Technically, we do have the A3 and A1 models.
Bethesda's trying at it again with their new releases, so we might be lucky and get something. But then again, who knows?
They're basically trying to get Sony to, let us have something here because this is getting ridiculous.
Oh yeah, what they're releasing is they're releasing two VR games. They're releasing Skyrim and Fallout 4 on VR, and when they release it, they want to be able to add more mods and more mod capabilities. And Sony's like fighting back at them, and Bethesda's saying this, and Sony's arguing, and yeah, and I think right now it's at a standstill. But if anything, I think Bethesda's winning because I'm pretty
Well,
sure
let's just
Sony
hope they
doesn't
do, because
wanna
if it's a
lose
hit with the
Bethesda.
VR and they actually give that full mod capabilities, they need to give us full mod.
No, that's what Bethesda's doing. They're saying that we want to release full mod capabilities for VR, so in turn we want to have full mod capabilities for the other games, and that's why Sony's fighting back at them. So
Well, Sony needs to stop trying to be a control freak. They're not going to win against PC if they keep this shit up.
pretty
I
much
mean, let's face it, the PS4 just won't hold up to a PC, period.
Oh yeah, never.
But it's just, at least, suck up your goddamn pride and give us something, because
Yeah.
it's been, what, 2 years now since we've got mods and we still don't have full mods?
Yep.
I mean, come on, Sony's literally biting the head off their own fucking snake.
Yeah, the biggest thing that people keep thinking that Sony is afraid that if they give people full mod capabilities, people will start modding the console. And Bethesda's like, you don't understand modding apparently. You must be stupid. I just think that's what it means. So, yeah.
It's not even going to bother the PlayStation. The PS4 can barely handle what we've got.
Yeah.
I mean, it couldn't handle trying to be overclocked or upgraded in any way to begin with.
Yeah,
That's why when I sell my bike, I'm planning to get a Pro and a Xbox One X when that thing's released. Because why the hell not? If I'm just going to get an Xbox One, I might as well get the best one they've got out so far for when State of Decay 2 does come out, and so I have full modding capabilities for Fallout and Skyrim in the meantime.
Yeah, I heard a friend of mine who says that Microsoft hasn't learned yet, apparently, because the Xbox X is supposed to be a halfway. It's supposed to be made for it's like a half and half. 50% for gaming, 50% for entertainment. So it's not going to be it's not going to be full entertainment like Xbox One, but they haven't learned their lesson that you don't make a gaming console for entertainment. They're still saying, "Well, we can do it both at the same time." So, yeah, that's going to be
Yeah, well,
that's
that's
going
their
to be
problem.
another great downfall by a stupid company.
Yeah, well,
Microsoft, if you're listening, I don't support you.
That song was.
This isn't your console, so you
Hold
can't
on.
do something.
It was
Sorry.
my three sons.
yeah, at the same time, though,
I'm
it's
not
just
getting
like,
paid to play this game. I don't care.
yeah. Well, even if you were, I'd still be voicing my own opinion.
Thing,
Yeah.
a sort of note.
I mean, it is a free fucking country, you know, we do
Sure
get
is.
our own
And
rights.
I'll just read it. Diamond City Surplus, now open 24 hours a day. Management reserves the right to refuse to
Oh, God. Just watch the ghouls take on a fucking mythic Deathclaw.
He's good, right? Can't go wrong.
Just watched like 15 fucking ghouls all charge one Deathclaw. Not one of them made it out alive. Pieces everywhere. Pieces everywhere. Yeah, I was trying to hit you up last night to see if you wanted to play some War Thunder, because
Yeah, I was.
me and Justin were on.
I started playing a new Lego game because I'm trying to get some fast little fun trophies.
I'm
and
not a
when
trophy hunter.
Yeah, well, most people ask, well, are you a trophy hunter? And the most thing I can say is, if you look at my trophies, you'll probably find the answer to that question.
I don't worry about trophies. You know, you get them, you get them. You don't, you don't.
Yeah, I used to be like that. Then I played my first really fun game, and I was like, oh, I got a platinum trophy. That was fun. And let it begin. Fast forward how many years? I have almost 5,000 trophies with now 28 platinums. Yeah, I've been doing some work.
Yeah. I've been actually looking into Fortnite, by the way, a little bit more.
Nice.
I don't know if you have yet or not.
No, I'm looking at another game that on Steam. I got a beta code for a game that looks pretty nice.
Well, I was looking into Fortnite, and I found out that so each level's basically going to be like a defense type level,
Yeah.
where we have to collect a bunch of resources from out in the world. Everything is destroyable. Houses, cars, everything we can pretty much get near is destroyable.
Nice.
So I was looking, and I also found out that I think every class can play with any weapon. It's just certain classes get better bonuses with each weapon type.
Okay. So nothing can be like OP. Not you can't have one character completely OP and stuff. Makes sense.
Pretty much. It's. And what I've also found out is, again, there are multiple characters for each class. I already kind of knew that. Most people kind of knew that. But you're actually able to customize the look of each character.
Okay, so appearance changes.
Yeah, you can like change the colors of their gear, things like that.
Running out of 308 rounds. That's not good. Moron. A raider stepped on his own mine. Good job, buddy. I just saw a raider. I saw that a raider stepped on his own mine. Blew his legs off. Ah, nice job. You get an award for that. It's called I Take All Your Stuff. Congratulations. Okay.
I will take that radio and I'm putting it in my little shit shack.
So in that mod, is Sanctuary full of frickin' zombies?
Yep, the second you walk down there, you will get fucking swarmed and molested.
Oh boy.
Especially if you're using like the immersive combat mod and things like that.
Yeah.
They will like one-shot you. So my recommendation is get whatever, armor buff items you've got before you head in.
Yeah.
Or if you do head in, you better be sneaky.
Or ready to have a lot of ammo on you and go out in a guns blazing glory.
Or run to Codsworth, because Codsworth will kill them all for you.
Yeah, that too. There might be one place because I'm guessing the workshop anywhere mod in that work with that work. Those two mods work
It should
together?
work with that.
Okay then. There's an area behind sanctuaries where it's a pretty like fortified location, and you can build stuff out there. So I do that if I ever do that mod. That place is going to be a long ways away, so yeah. This location is great for getting steel and holy crap, a fat man! Yay! My favorite. I only have one fat
That
man.
moment when you find a fat man.
I only have one currently on. I only have one mini nuke on me, so I'll have to wait. I turned off my other thing that allows me to make weapons and stuff. Freemaker's turned off in this Let's Play, so
I don't use Freemaker.
I use it for fun, just for messing around and stuff. Maker's nice for if you want to get something that you can't get anymore. Like some body armor and stuff. Oh, there's the mini nuke. I can go blow someone up, oh boy.
Actually, I think I do use Freemaker. Yeah, I do actually. Never mind. My bad.
That's good for, I guess, zombie apocalypse, because you don't really have to.
Yeah, but I
anything
only
to
use it
test
if it's an emergency. Like if I accidentally broke down a gun I was using, I can just make an exact copy and rebuild it.
Yeah.
Well, except for my personal Remington that I'm currently using.
Yeah.
It has every fucking damage type in the game on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me put a silencer on this weapon. It's too loud.
But I'm always limiting my ammo supply to like 30 rounds for it specifically, and basically every time I go out I only limit myself to 30 rounds for each gun.
Yeah.
And it's the only gun I have that's super duper overpowered. The rest of these fucking zombies are like, I think they're level like 270 or something. Let me go look. Hold on. There we go.
There we you go.
Awareness is such a great mod. Or great little unlock. Yeah, these things are like level 22, but they have like so much damage and such great damage resistance.
Nice.
So you like know a normal like feral ghoul would die on a headshot from any weapon that's got like 40 damage at the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, these motherfuckers on the other hand, you basically need a sawed-off shotgun at point-blank range.
So I'm guessing it's not like stupidly OP where if you blow the zombie's head off, he'll keep going. I'm guessing he'll die if you do that.
Yeah, dude, they're just normal ferals. They'll drop like a sack of fucking potatoes. You can kill them with body shots. It's just they take so much more damage than they used to.
Yeah.
What the?
Look at the legendary raider near me.
What really helps though is having the ammunition workbench mod where you can like make 10 bullets at a time.
Yeah.
So I purposely run myself out of ammo every time I go out on a scavenging run. I'm essentially just living by myself at the Starlight Drive-In with a small little base camp set up and no defenses. It's literally just me there with a sniper tower and whatever guns I can muster.
The Starlight Drive-In's a pretty nice setup because if you go, you can set up yourself at the top of the movie theater.
Yeah, on top of the good old screen.
Yeah, and then you pretty much either set up booby traps on the way up the stairs, or you build every time you go there and you said you're gonna camp out, just build a doorway in front of it that you can't get through. So zombies can't.
See, I
get up
use
there.
simple camping if I need to set up, like while I'm out on a scavenging run or something. I've got the simple camping grenades, the fragile tent, and a cooking fire. Oh my god, it helps. But you can only sleep 3 hours at a time, and the more you use it, the more prone to getting like sick you are and things like that. But you know, it has its own ramifications.
Yeah.
But I do know how to make antibiotics and things like that, so I can always counteract whatever the hell's ailing me at the time.
Already level 65. I love this ring. I didn't use this ring in my main playthrough until after I had finished the story, so I was at like 100 and something. And now this freaking ring. I haven't even played this game on this playthrough for 8 hours. Now I'm already 600 or 35 or 65. Sorry. Yeah, this ring's a bit. I guess it's a bit overpowered. Maybe.
I use Sarge's ring, so don't feel bad. I'm kind of right there with you. Like, if I discover a place, it gives me, like, 6,000-7,000 XP.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But
get that as well, but for me,
I'm still
bit...
one hit killable by these fucking ghouls, so it's, you know, not like it matters.
Well, if I had this ring on, would I be one hit killable? Because of how much freaking health I have?
Yeah, this thing doesn't give me a hell of a lot of health. It just gives me a bunch of endurance boost. You know, it gives me higher damage resistances.
How much health does your character have?
Carry weight. Give me just a second. Let me put the Pip-Boy back on, because I always take it off. 51,371.
Alright, and you get one hit killed.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm not sure how it's going to react to me. I guess I have to test that.
Yes.
Because...
like I said, dude, I can watch, like, Mythic Deathclaws and shit. Yeah, they can, you know, one-hit the fucking ghouls when they attack when the ghouls attack them.
Yeah.
But if they actually get hit by the ghoul, they're dead. They're insta-killed.
I know Deathclaw is on survival difficulty have about roughly 100,000 health if they're legendary Death Claws. So,
I'm just talking normal mythics.
yeah, I think my health
Just
like,
normal death claws can still one hit kill the ghouls, but you know, you need headshots in order to do it yourself.
I have like, I think I have at least like 10 billion or 1 trillion health, something. So, I'm not sure how much damage I would get done.
I recommend not using the ring that you're using and go with like Sarge's ring,
Well,
because it'll
in the cheat
go with
room,
Sarge's because it'll make it work.
in the cheat room, there is a chest full of like 80 different types of rings. This is just the most OP one. There's like hundreds and hundreds of combinations of rings that some will give you health, some will give you AP. Then you got the one where you always kill people and their head explodes in the caps, and yeah.
Yeah, Sarge's ring does give you a big bunch of health, but like it doesn't give you shit tons.
It doesn't
No.
give you God mode health, or you promotion.
No, it gives you enough health to get by in this shit.
Yeah.
But I've also got endurance. But because of Sarge's ring, you get increased healing rate. So if your health drops to a certain amount, just get out of combat, your health will regen.
Yeah.
But while in combat, your health will not regenerate. So it's not in this. It's kind of cheap, but at the same time, I'd say it's balanced.
Yeah.
But I also have 2 endurance rings on, one for 40 and one for 90.
Mm-hmm.
So that also helps, as well as a no fall damage ring, because let's face it, fall damage is a bitch.
Yep.
But I
I
only use
have
that
an-
in situations where I need it.
I have enough health that I actually tested this in my other playthrough that I went to the top of the like the really really tall building, the Mass Fusion
Yeah, I know
building,
which one you're talking about.
and walked
Yeah.
off with no power armor. I lost maybe 300,000 health.
Yeah, it'll still one hit kill me. It'll still kill me on the drop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how much health I have. I just walked off and I was like, okay, that kind of hurt. Let me just walk this way. Pretty sure if I did it repeatedly,
Yeah.
I'd die eventually, but yeah.
I just have to limit myself to what all I use.
Yeah.
What I do is I limit myself with like only so much carrying weight, only so much ammunition, food, water. I can easily get everything. I just forcefully limit myself to make it a minimalist playthrough.
Yeah.
And I just got my hands on some T60A power armor.
Civilization.
Nice.
And there's actually a power armor ring from the Sarge's pack, or Sarge's mod.
In my ring, I'm not allowed to get into power armor. Disables my ring capabilities.
Yeah, see, there's a version of Sarge's ring specifically useful for power armor.
Well, some people help
Yeah.
me stay in the air. People like,
So you get your increased carry weight, damage resistance, and all that, while still wearing power armor.
I'm pretty sure he
But
disabled that.
what's
pretty sure
fucked
my
up
ring-
is
why settle for less than
what's fucked up is if you don't have the Sarge's ring on and you jump off of something, even in power armor, it disables the no fall damage from power armor. So you're fucked.
Yeah, you're halfway through the air saying, well, this is a bad idea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he disabled the ring, the person who made the mod disabled this ring in power armor, because if that was the case, you'd be unstoppable in the sense that you could just run around and murder everything you want. So I'm pretty
Well,
sure it's that
there's
way for a reason.
another mod that I use that allows you to craft your own legendary effects, and you can
Oh, yeah.
even craft them for power armor.
I've seen that, yeah. That's,
There is a legendary effect that is so fucking rare. I believe it's a developer's effect. It's called Almost Unbreakable. it gives all power armor pieces over like 60,000 health, so they don't break.
I enjoy the if you can get this, and this is another really rare one that only spawns in like one location. You have to continuously keep going back there to get all the pieces. But I think it's called like free fall. I think it's.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
think
know
it's
how
called
it is.
free
Yeah,
fall.
it's in the Mass Fusion building. I know
Yeah.
how to get to it.
Yeah, but sometimes when you go up there, you might get one piece, or maybe you'll get the other piece, but you have to do it
You
like
only
8
need one
times.
piece.
Well, yeah, but it's good to have other pieces as well. Say, for
Again,
example,
though,
you already
there
have
are
one
rings and
legendary.
shit that have the free fallers effect, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. I just have enough. I think this ring had enough health that I just bypass that. But you can jump
Yeah, in
off the
emergency
Mass Fusion
situations, I'll
building.
use the no fall damage ring, but most of the time I won't even touch it.
Like if you're getting backed into a corner and the only way off is off the edge.
Yep.
And it's about maybe a good 8 stories down, and without the ring, you're gonna die. But you look back and you're like, "Fuck it."
Yep. It's also in my hot bar, so it's like, go ahead and insta equip and jump off the roof. But yeah, the thing I really like about my mod playthrough that I'm kind of doing right now is just it keeps all the basic problems that you'd have in the wastes,
Yeah.
but intensifies them by adding so much more bullshit to them. So it's like, yeah, you got to deal with some raiders, but the ramifications are you've got a fuck ton, and I mean a fuck ton of feral ghouls coming after you the second you pull that trigger.
Well, silence weapon's a good idea, right?
Suppressed weapons only make it to where they'll go into caution mode and won't know exactly where you are, but they'll still know that you fired. Period.
So does it overrule? Does it overrule the perk where if
Comic.
you go in, if you're in sneak mode with a silencer from far away, ghouls that are will, like, if you fire a bullet from far away, they don't realize you're there. Does it overrule that perk?
Yes, it does.
Damn.
So yeah, it's quite literally a matter of make every decision like it's your last, because it could be your last. And that, and how I'm not really wearing a hell of a lot of heavy armor. I'm just wearing some minor bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basically wearing scavenged goods.
Nice.
No combat, no power armor, nothing heavy. It's just small bits of raider gear, and I took the operator's armbands and put on this because they're not bulky and they don't really, you don't really notice them.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is part of Freemaker or what, but there's a thing that you can do with some of the bits of clothing and reskin them. I think it's from UCO.
Yeah, it's UCO.
Yeah, well, I reskinned the baseball caps, and now I got like this dingy old, like greenish gray fucking baseball hat going on. So it goes pretty good with my outfit. It looks all battered and shit.
Yeah, you
Instead of
should
just
get,
being that
if you
bright
want to, you
red
should
and
get
white.
the ballistic weave mod, which all armor piercers
I know.
can be upgraded now, more powerful,
Yeah.
more damage.
Yeah, I
resistant.
know. Just I don't care about it. It's not on my priorities list because I actually like the fact that I if I make a mistake, I'm dead. And this is survival mode, so
Yeah.
I like the challenge. I like challenging games. It's my style. Which is why I kind of want to buy Dark Souls 3 because it's on sale for $11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Justin bought the T29 and played it yesterday. He's raging because he keeps getting one-shotted in it. I do too, and I get to the point where I just don't care anymore. I just go in my little T92 light tank and go fuck people up.
Yeah.
Sneak along here. My word of advice, though, is stay crouched everywhere you go in this fucking mod.
Yeah.
It helps to know that you've got that extra sneak bonus as well as you know when you're about to get attacked.
I might, just for the hell of it, so I can get out of like sticky situations again on top of buildings to save my ass. I might get the Nuka-Cola jetpack up mod as well.
The Nuka Pack mod?
Yes. So I can just get up to a building that has no other way up in case I'm getting fucking surrounded.
Well, fuck me.
What?
I walk into a building, don't notice those are behind me, and a whole bunch of little Mirelurk eggs explode behind me.
Yay, you have kids now.
Nope, I have a bunch of dead Mirelurk babies and a pissed off Mirelurk mama.
Yay.
So, I'm gonna just sneak on now. Well, I didn't even bother shooting it. I didn't bother shooting the Mirelurks. I just snuck out of the room. The second I snuck out, the ghoul spotted one of them and just went to town.
Like, ooh, seafood. Yum, 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 yum.
Ooh. Snuck down the street. I'd say about a good 20 meters, and there was a fucking general store with some pre-war food sitting on a shelf. Hey, food's food.
Yep. No one can argue that. If you do argue it, I'm not sure what's wrong with you. Picky eater, I guess.
Yeah, well, I've got the, which one is it? The lead belly fucking perk maxed out so I can eat anything without getting sick off of it.
Oh, look, there is the car sculpture with the behemoth inside of it. See if I can get a headshot on him. Oh, this is a good time to use my heavy sniper rifle with 50 cal rounds. Has a headshot. Broke his jaw. Boom. He's down.
Oh, you'd have laughed your ass off earlier. I got a big conga line of ghouls charging toward me, right?
Yeah.
I headshot one and it kills like 6 of them.
The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City.
Just goes right on through.
This here, okay, it's Cole Porter, I guess. That's fun.
Oh, I made it to Bunker Hill.
Nice.
Yeah, that turning into zombie chow along the way. Shut the damn gate or we're all gonna die. Stupid caravan guards. Bunker Hill is officially a 28 days later situation.
Yeah, I bet those gates helped a lot.
Yeah. Goddamn idiot ass motherfucking caravan guards.
I think there's more damage
Really?
than the other one, right? That's the.
Wasn't me, I swear.
That's 41. That's 100 and 203 range, apparently. I'll take damage over range. Just favor that one and replace it. I'm just trying
Well,
to get
it was one of those situations where I had to use it.
the free falling ring.
Yep. The ghouls were on their way up the damn fucking Washington Monument thingy. So I
Well, you could have probably
bailed
mowed
the
them
fuck
down.
out. No, I could not have. I had 3 rounds left for my Remington. It was a situation of bail the fuck out.
I think I would try to take Stu with me as I go out the window. Action movie style. Back out the window, takes 3 of them out as they're going down. Yeah.
I jump out the fucking window and it's absolute chaos on the ground. There's like fucking 20, 30 fucking feral ghouls down there just, munching on people. I'm gone. I'm out of ammo. I'm out of fucking medical supplies. I am gone. Wow. I ended up in Haymarket Mall and the place is infested.
But it is.
Yeah, zombies, come here. I'm a smack you in the face with a broom. I'm glad I made a replica Lucille.
I love this type of freaking pistol. The giant 45 millimeter pistol. The fucking
45 caliber.
45 caliber pistol with a giant scope on the top of it. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the 44 mag.
Yeah, 44. Yeah, not 45. Yeah. Picked one up and I was like, I only have like 12 rounds, but we'll make use of this. So I run out of ammunition.
The moment when you kill an albino Yahogwai with nothing but a fucking barbed wire wrapped oak baseball bat. I have protection because my cart is semi-folded down.
I completely forgot where I'm coming from. What I'm doing right now. He's dead. He's dead. There's another one.
You know what? I'm gonna go fist fight Swan.
Oh boy.
I bet y'all win.
I bet you'll die. Because if you're gonna get there, and you're gonna see he's fighting about 100 ghouls probably.
I punched him in the nuts 3 times. And then ran the fuck away. And then the ghouls killed him.
nice. I found this person. The merchant out of the wasteland that's surrounded by cats.
Oh, yeah, over by the old military base.
No, by the giant intertwining section of the frickin' highway.
Yeah, it's close to the
Oh,
military fort.
maybe, I can't remember.
You're possibly about a good 300 meters from that fort. Or, well, 300 to maybe 600. Oh! Yeah! Fuck you, game! Run away. I have possibly made a boo-boo.
Oh. Ooh, on the go, headshot.
You cannot get me, ghouls, for I am prepared. I locked myself in a fucking cage.
Well, I've run out of ammo.
That King
For my pistol. It's gone. No more ammo. Well.
You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. Here's Big Maybell with a whole lot of shaking going on. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. Kind of speaks for itself, I think. Come on, play.
Holy shit. I just got lucky as fuck. I was somehow able to pacify an entire pack of mongrels.
Nice. I've just been
Right.
picking off some people on the ground. A sniper rifle. My kitty cats. Excuse me, Mr. Kitty Cat.
So I installed a new mod that tweaks like give me a second, saturation and shit on your screen.
Yeah.
The dude also lowered the amount of fog effects, made it slightly darker and things like that, and it's actually increased the game's
Let's trade.
fucking
Hear anything?
frame rate a little
You
bit
don't mind. Prefer to just talk shop for now.
when you get into higher areas, because there were times where you get into some areas and your frames will just drop
Yeah.
like
I've had
2
those.
frames a fucking second. Don't mind me, I'm just, sneaking through. A group of raiders killed Trudy and her boy at Drumlin Diner.
was over there. I was over there earlier.
No, I
Oh,
killed Wolfgang and Simone, but a group of raiders came by and killed them as I was leaving the Underground Railroad and coming above ground.
I've run into my first glitch. That's getting close to how bad my game's starting to run. Can't seem to get my main weapon out. My primary first favorite weapon. It's not appearing in my hands. I'll click on it and nothing. It just goes like black and everything. There we go. Oh, there's a sniper down here.
Wow, this mod also altered a bunch of gun sounds and colors and shit. So lasers have more vibrant laser beams and shit like that.
I'm trying to keep Preston at Sanctuary because I don't like him. So we're just gonna stay there.
Oh, I haven't even gone into the fucking Museum of History to rescue his ass.
I went in there and I said, okay, you're gonna have like a Sanctuary, bye. Have fun. Oh, there's snipers. Man, there's a lot of fucking snipers.
I don't know what happened to that other raider, but he disappeared. Oh, I think I found him. Yep, I found him. He dead. So I did notice one thing that does not attract the ghouls.
Holy shit. That was awesome.
What's up?
Oh, that was
Dare I
fucking
ask?
awesome. I gotta... 1 second. I gotta make sure I save that clip. Okay, where's the... Alright. Save clip. Okay, I need to show you that screenshot. Well, I'll get that. I fucking... That was... the words will not describe what I just saw.
Okay. You've piqued my interest.
It involves getting a headshot, head exploding, which equals 500 meters in the air. I'll have to go through that after my broadcast, and I'll take a screenshot and show you it. Oh, that was fucking awesome.
I'll tell you something that's actually rather fucking amusing, though. Found out what does not attract the feral ghouls, even though I did this like 10 feet in front of them. So, Raider is shooting at the ferals, right, with a pipe auto rifle that he built. I snuck up on his ass with the K-bar and kind of jammed it right in that pressure point, right next to your neck.
Yay. Dead.
Killed his ass, and the ghouls did not even notice me.
So sneak attacks don't notice. The ghouls don't notice sneak attacks, I guess.
On humans, apparently, but on them, they will kind of freak the fuck out. And
Maria.
yeah. It don't end well.
I don't think it would. Where the hell are there so many snipers over? Get this one better bayonet off my rifle. Yes. There you go, you're dead. Run into like 8 snipers here already.
Ugh. and I actually have a mod installed that I think you'll like. You can essentially give the double barrel shotgun slugs
Nice.
and turn it into a double barreled rifle if you want to.
I had a mod on my main playthrough where you can give pistols and double barrel shotguns new looks.
Smith, everybody. Ray.
Melee you. Uh-oh. That's not good.
You might have done goofed.
Maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, maybe.
.762 by 51 millimeter NATO revolver. That's almost as bad as the Nagant revolver from World War II. No, did you know the Russians actually had a revolver in the Second World War that fired their .762 by 54s that the Nagant used?
Damn.
Yeah, I would not want to shoot that thing. And I've shot a deagle.
Well, I went to go melee an enemy, and I think the game had a heart attack, because now I was in the middle of a war zone, and I got pushed into a load screen. So I think the game just had a heart attack. So
Possibly.
especially since because I'm looking at the bottom can corner, that little loading icon, it goes through like 3 of the flashing icons, then it glitches and resets.
I think your game fucked up on you.
I think it did too. In the sense that I pretty much like bayoneted an enemy and the game just went into a load screen. Alright then, I guess I'm gonna have to end my broadcast.